Hey Leo, Mariah here. It's a pleasure to be reading for you. Let's hop into it. I want to see what's going on with you, what's happening with you. So let's see. Okay, so hopping back into this, Leo. Spirit guides, angel ancestors, what does Leo need to know in present moment for the month of April 2023? Thank you. What does Leo need to know? Present moment 2023. What does Leo need to know? We have sanctuary, gentleness. Okay, so we have sanctuary and gentleness. Something may be happening at the home, surrounding the home. There may be an event happening at your home, at the house. I mean, this could be so many different things, whether this is a purchase of a new home, a selling of a home, or moving. Something could be happening with the physical home or something, like I said, going on at home. There's comfort though. There's comfort. It's the home isn't literal here. Okay, I'm getting ready to say something that I know is getting ready to alienate a strong majority of you. And that's okay. That's okay. I'll catch you on the next reading. But if you do still continue to watch this, the home is not a literal figure here though. The home is a reference point, a comfort zone. As it says, sanctuary is safe haven. It reminds me kind of like a cradle, right? You don't want to leave the cradle. It's very comfortable. It's familiar. You know what to expect. You know what to predict. It's very predictable. There's a very fixed energy about this, and you're a Leo, so right, you're a fixed sign. So you know fixed energy very well, but the comfort that you've been brought, whether it's with a home or just in your safety net, right? Your safety zone. It's hard to penetrate that. It's hard to let go of what we've known. It's hard to let go of what we've experienced and we know to be true, whether even if those situations, people, places, or things, we can objectively see they may not be the best for us. It's still comfort because of the routine of it, because we've operated in those experiences for a certain amount of time. So even when we know that maybe this isn't the best for us, it's hard to let go. Even when we know it's good for us, something could be absolutely good for you. Something could absolutely be bringing you comfort in a positive, productive way. But it's hard to let that go to receive better because we're so used to that comfort. I feel like I'm speaking to a Leo that is in their comfort zone, that likes their comfort zone, whether good, bad, or indifferent, that's surrounding or revolving around this comfort zone. But there's a need to leave this comfort zone. The reason why there's a need to leave this comfort zone, because you can't receive with a closed fist, and a closed mouth doesn't get fed. And whether the situation that you're currently in right now, Leo, is a comfort zone or a safety net that actually is good, right? You got good things happening, etc., but you can actually get better. And it's not coming from a space of greed, but you're more deserving than what you got and have grown comfortable with. And this may be for you just an underlying feeling of stagnancy. Even if you do like what you're dealing with, there could be that underlying feeling of stagnancy. And then for the other dichotomy of this, you may be comfortable staying in a situation or around situations that may not be best beneficial for you, but because you're used to the routine, because you're used to the operating in those environments, around those people, around those circumstances, it's hard to break that pattern. It's hard to break that chain. It takes me back to when I used to work in tech. There's a saying called the golden handcuff rule. And the golden handcuff rule, if you're not familiar with it, it would be companies or employers. They will give you certain benefit packages to make it hard for you to leave that company, even though that company may not be somewhere you need to stay. They may pay you really well. They may have really great work environment, or you may really love your coworkers and colleagues, but yet there's something about the work that's awful or you don't like that you know you need to leave, but because of all the cushy benefits or what they may offer, it makes it hard to leave. That's what this feels like for a year in a comfort zone, but you got to break out of that comfort zone. But when I look deeper and deeper into this, energy for you, Leo, it's something really interesting because I can almost see a person. It's like an outline shadow, outline figure. It's like they're sitting at a table or sitting at a chair And whether it doesn't even matter what time of the day, right? But I'm more so seeing like evening time, but it doesn't have to be, but I'm just going with it. It's like just sitting there knowing that you're comfortable, but still knowing whether good, bad, or indifferent, whatever that safety net looks like for you, what is next? What is next? What is next? And I think that's a really interesting part about this, because even in the safety net and even in the safety zone, your comfort zone, whether it's a good comfort zone that you can have better, but you're okay with where you're at, or it's not the best and you know you deserve better, but it's like we got so comfortable with that routine. I can almost, and I'm not trying to go religious, and that's never my plight here on this channel, I promise you that, but I can almost hear somebody calling out to God. Whatever it, so somebody here may have a religious undertone, a religious background. Somebody may have grown up in the church. Somebody may be familiar with the church, whether it's Christianity, whether it's being Catholic, whether it's Judaism, whether it's Jehovah's Witness, whether it's Muslim, etc. I mean, there's so many different ones, but I'm just getting like a religious background because even though you're in your spiritual walk of life, it feels like you refer back to this religious background when it's needed, when you're needing to speak to spirit. And that's how you communicate, because that was your first form of being able to relate to the other side, is through religion. So I bring that up to you, not to bring up religion, but to speak to you through the tongue that you used to speak to, however you used to talk to God. Sorry, I'm sweating. It feels like when you are sitting there, Leo, and you're talking and you're asking, it's almost a sense of, I'm not going to say for you specifically, maybe not all the time, maybe sometimes, I don't know. It's a really weird energy that I feel. I can't say all the time, and maybe sometimes where it's like you're talking to God and you may feel frustrated because it's like, where am I going? Where are you trying to lead me? Where are you trying to take me? Where do I need to go? I know that I'm in this space, but I know I need to break out of that shell. Whether where I'm at in this shell is good, but I know I can have better, or whether I'm in this shell and it's not the best, but I know I need to expand so that way I can have greatness. But where are you leading me? And it's almost like you get a deaf tone. It's flatline. You don't really hear anything back. And it's like you're trying to understand whether it's signs and synchronicities that you may see, whether it's trying to understand anything that you receive through your dreams, any type of premonitions or any type of deja vu. You may try to translate what signs and symbols God gives you and spirit gives you, but it's like you still feel like you get a deaf tone, and intuitively or instinctually, you know that you can't stay in this space forever because you know it's temporary. Nothing stays forever, nothing stays the same. Change is always going to occur. Change is always going to happen, but it's like the timing of that you don't know, because you've been in this safety net, this comfort zone for so long that you're waiting for that change to come. You're waiting for that change to happen. You're waiting for that change to happen. Yet you hear nothing on the other side. So you sit in frustration sometimes, or you go back to, okay, well, when the time is right, God is going to show me. When the time is right, Spirit is going to show me. When the time is right, I'm going to be shown that vision. But it's still like you still don't get it. You still don't see it. You still don't receive the message. So the time and time just keeps going by, keeps going past as you sit in this space of waiting to get out of a safety net for the tide to turn. But yet the next day comes and the tide still never turns. There's a frustration here. I don't know why you want me to tell this, God. I don't know why God wants me to tell this to you. And you know me, I always feel crazy. I always feel crazy. I blanked. I don't know. I will tell you exactly what that just felt like. I don't think I've had that experience, at least not on camera. I've had that experience in my personal life, which you just saw, but not on camera in extremely, maybe once or twice since I've been on my YouTube. I don't know if some of you are familiar. I know, at least I grew up in a Baptist church when I was younger, but the Holy Ghost is talking in tongues. That's literally what that just felt like. And I just felt it just go, just vanish. So I'm going to tell you this, Leo, from my understanding, and I didn't even get to tarot. I just literally pulled two cards of spirit. I just spoke. That's all I could do was just speak. Um, I'm going to tell you this though, and I literally, I remember what I said, but I don't remember all of it. I'm telling you, that was straight from up, straight through the mouth. There is that frustration there. There is that frustration there. You got to get out of this comfort zone, though, Leo. You got to get out of this comfort zone in some way, some shape, some form, somehow. Fuck. Fuck, this is so frustrating. I had it. I was right there. I was right there. I was right there. I was fucking connected. I was fucking connected, man. I was fucking connected. I literally had it. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I don't want to sit here and get emotional with you. I just got super frustrated with myself because I just felt it, and I don't know who needed to hear that, but somebody needed to hear that. Somebody needed to understand, at least understand that you're being understood by God. You're being understood by the other side. Somebody needed to know that they are being fucking heard. I just want to finish the rest. I just hate this shit. I love you. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I don't know what you can take from that. That was 110% channel. I don't know what you can take from that, Leo. Just know I love you. I do. Bye.